you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
So I'm waking up to some news, to another Browns player that just caught COVID, Jadeveon Clowney. And at this point, I'm sitting here wondering if the NFL is probably going to force him to forfeit the game. Then Josina Anderson drops a bomb on Twitter, tweeting out that the Raiders at Browns game is being postponed to Monday per league sources. And I know what you guys are thinking. My reaction is the same as your guys' reaction after we heard this news.
That is blasphemous.
Because we all know that if the roles were reversed, the NFL wouldn't give a shit about us, and we most likely still be playing tomorrow. Heck, they probably make us play today because we all know, last year they really didn't care about us. A lot of our players were out versus the Buccaneers, I believe so, and we still had to play that game. They did not postpone the game at all. Heck, they moved our game forward. How does that work? Even for a team like the Broncos last year, a team that I don't even like, but they had no quarterback going into one of their games, and they had to play their wide receiver at quarterback. Honestly, to me, it just seems like the NFL just picks and chooses who they want to help out. This news definitely does help out the Cleveland Browns, especially with the added extra time that they have now. They could possibly activate some of their players and get them ready for Monday night's game. Now, the nation weren't the only ones mad about this news, because many Raider players came out and voiced their own frustrations on Twitter, starting off with our cornerback Casey Hayward. He called out the NFL in a tweet saying, "Straight bullshit. NFL, why didn't you change it for the Broncos or the Raiders last year?" He took the words right out of my mouth, and exactly what I said. They didn't keep that same energy for us or the Broncos last year. Even our newly acquired linebacker KJ Wright chimed in on this, tweeting, "I pay my player dues just to get lied to and the rules bent." He tagged the NFL and the NFLPA, also saying, "If it were the other way around, I swear we will be playing tomorrow." And man, I don't see no lies here. Now, Kendall Vickers, another player, came out and called out the NFL saying, "So y'all not gonna follow the rules y'all put in place already, NFL?" Also adding, "Hypocrites," shaking my head. Now, the reason why I feel like a lot of these players are really frustrated, I guess before the season, the NFL told them that no games will be postponed because of COVID or whatnot. They would still have to go and play or maybe forfeit the game. I mean, Trey Boston kind of reiterated this in a tweet that Casey Hayward basically retweeted, saying, "NFL and owners told teams before the season no games will be rescheduled. They reiterated that teams would have to just forfeit the game. Am I lying? See how fast the NFL will switch up just to benefit them and their money. If players only understood this don't work without them." And then you look under that, Casey Hayward tweeted on there again saying, "Real bullshit. They said before the season they would not reschedule." I mean, shit, it seems like Casey had some time today to call out the NFL, and I am here for it because I absolutely love it. He posted a tweet from Mike Garofalo basically saying, "Games will not be postponed or rescheduled simply to avoid roster issues caused by injury or illness affecting multiple players, even within a position group." And Casey Hayward, being the voice of the voiceless, went out and called out the NFLPA, saying, "I'm sure that the NFLPA president playing for the Browns didn't have any effect on these negotiations," basically throwing a shot at JC Tretter, who is the NFLPA president and is playing for the Browns. Kind of ironic, right? Now, it would be one thing if it was only the Raider players that came out and talked about this and talked about the frustrations about this news and whatnot, but the Raider players aren't even the only ones. There's many players around the league that are voicing their frustrations as well, as the Eagles, the Washington football team, and so on and so forth. Sheesh, we're used to it, especially as Raider fans, and it's crazy that now Casey Hayward and KJ Wright, guys that just came from other organizations, are starting to feel a little bit of that Raider, hate and whatnot. We're used to the NFL just hating on us, screwing us over time and time again. It's just crazy to me how the NFL can make a rule and try to stand by it until the Raiders get involved and they try to change things up. I mean, it ain't the Raiders' fault that the Browns players got COVID, right? Now we have a short week leading up to a divisional rivalry game against the Broncos next week. At the end of the day, I'm not expecting the Browns to forfeit the game away, but then again, I'm not expecting the NFL to postpone this game. I feel like we should have still played this game on Saturday. Let them play with whoever they want on the field, whatever they have left out there. I don't care if they have an offensive lineman play quarterback, a tight end play running back, or even a cornerback playing wide receiver. They should have just kept that same energy that they had last season to this season, especially if they're telling players out there that we're not going to postpone any games this season due to COVID, but then they turn that shit around and still postpone a game, especially if it involves the Raiders. At this point, all we can do is just hope that this Raiders team can go out there and show up on Monday and take that W in Cleveland. And it'll be a huge slap in the face to the NFL, because I know they always trying to tear us down, but it's just up to us to go out there and handle business. So with that being said, Raider Nation, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you feel like it was fair for the NFL to postpone this game in favor for the Browns, or do you guys feel like the NFL is still against us or not? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button. Again, if this is the first time you're coming across my channel and you're a fan of the Las Vegas Raiders, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Until the next video, this your boy Some More Raider, and your boy is, yeah.
And you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.